I'm Steve Schmidt, president of Frederick Air, Frederick's only Bryant Factor authorized dealer. I'm here today to answer some frequently asked questions having to do with your home or business heating and air conditioning system and the COVID-19 pandemic. So first, is it safe right now to have a technician in your home? Well, the answer is it's as safe as possible right now. We have done everything within our power to create policies and set up ways for our visits to be safe. Yes, you should have a technician out. I know people are in their homes more, so all the more reason why you're going to want to have your home comfortable and save energy and be healthy. So, what have we done? Well, of course, everyone who comes in your home is wearing a mask, gloves, booties. We're doing everything we can to prevent any sort of transmission. Do you have to come in contact with a service technician? No, you don't. There's lots of ways. You can leave doors ajar so that we don't need to touch them. You can be out of the house while we're performing the service. You can video chat if you want. So you can be out on your back deck or your back porch or in your garage, and we could be video chatting with you while we're looking at the piece of equipment. When we have our conversation with you, of course, we'll keep our distance and you don't need to touch anything. Our iPads, we can bypass that. You can pay, you can do everything without coming in contact. Another question would be, should you postpone your preventative maintenance visit right now? Of course, the answer to that is emphatically no. All the more reason now to have a technician come in and make sure that your home is prepared for when it gets hot outside. And also, you're staying in your home more, so we need those filters working. We need your coils cleaned. We need your system operating properly. And you don't want to be spending too much money on your energy bill if you don't have to. So now it's very important to have a technician come out now. And I say now as opposed to later, because you might think, well, we could just do this later. Well, of course, you know what later means. Later means during the summer when it's hot outside. And we're going to be slammed with people who want to get their air conditioning systems fixed. So if you are on our schedule to have your preventive maintenance done, I highly urge you to keep that appointment. Be safe, but keep the appointment, because if you do wait, it could present a problem for you and for us. We don't want to be overwhelmed, and we want to make sure that your system is operating properly. Are there accessories that you can add to your system? Absolutely. There are many things that we can add to your system that will clean your air, sanitize. There's air filters that trap germs. There are UV lights that kill germs. There's lots of things that we can add to your system if you don't already have it. Or make sure that you're keeping those filters changed, cleaned. Your UV light bulbs, they do lose their potency, so we want to make sure that those are current. Let's see. What if you don't have a special filter or anything? Of course, you can add it at any time. We could come out just for that, or we could do a virtual visit over the phone to advise you on what you could possibly add to your system. If you're a protection plan customer, of course, we have your information. We know exactly what you have. But if not, you can give us a call and we can walk you through it easily. Let's see, is it safe to change my own filter? Well, sure, of course it's safe. But remember, if you have a filter on your system, it's trapping germs and particles and dust and things like that. So it might be best to take, a little extra precaution right now. There's no studies out on that, but I would probably wear gloves. I might wear a mask while I'm doing it, because when you change your filter, you're agitating it, you're getting these particles into the air. So what I would do is probably get a nice big plastic bag and put your gloves and mask on and just go ahead and slowly remove your filter and boom, put it right into a plastic bag and then seal it and, throw it out as you would normally. It's not some hazard or anything. We're just trying to do everything we can to, be as safe as possible. Let's see, I got a list here. Should I set my thermostat differently? Well, maybe. It might be better if you don't, to have your fan, instead of the auto position, you put it to on. This means that your fan is on all the time and it's mixing the air in your home. And especially if you have UV lights and special filters, it allows the system to do that. I'm sure you should set it to that. You should set your thermostat to the on position instead of auto. You may want to turn your temperature up a little bit, or if you have humidity control, I wouldn't set it too low, because it has been reported that the virus does not live in higher humidities, and that's higher than even 40%. So if you really like a nice dry house during the summertime, you might want to turn that up to 50 or 60% instead of maybe lower than that if you have the ability to set the humidity in your home. And on the better 2-speed models and variable speed models, you definitely have the ability to control the humidity in your home as well as the temperature. So you might want to set that up a little bit. And of course, is now a good time to change your system? Well, the answer is, again, absolutely. There's a lot of bad things going on, but this actually creates opportunity. So, the manufacturers have realized that they're not selling as many systems as they were previously. And of course, now is the start of the big season. So, of course, they're very concerned. So, there's all kinds of programs that they're putting out there to enable you to buy a system cheaper, to buy the same system but not pay as much or not pay right now. So, there's all kinds of financing programs. They're not gimmicks, they're real because they want to give you an incentive to do this now. So, if you are financially able, and that's something that you need to decide. But if now is a time for you and you have an older system or your system's been having problems, actually this would be a great time. There's rebates, there's low or no interest financing, there's no payment options, things that'll get you through for the next 3 to 6 months. And then you can start paying and get that out of the way when things get back to normal, and things will get back to normal. So just a couple of tips there. Of course, you can always go to our website, fredericair.com. You can always call us. You probably know the number, 301-663-0300. Just sing it. You can text us. So stay safe, think about it, do the right thing, stay home if you can. You know that we're there. And I'll just say, hope is a good thing that we have. And hope is not canceled. Hope cannot be canceled. It will not be canceled. So stay safe, and we'll talk to you later.